Hey guys, so I have been having some overheating issues with the Datsun. So what I did was get a new radiator, and even though I did put a new thermostat in there, I'm going with a 160 degree thermostat, and we'll be doing that today to see if we can correct those issues and go from there. I did put flat tops in there as well as a different grind cam than the stock motor, so I'll make sure it stays as cool as possible. As well as an electric fan, which I know I need to wire better, but as you can see, the whole thing needs to be rewired. But we'll go from there, and I'll take you along as good as I can. First things first, while the coolant is draining, I do need to remove my intercooler piping from here. It's all the way over there, so we can get this radiator out of the way. I will have to pull the intercooler, so I'll just kind of take you step by step as much as I can. It's kind of hard to videotape all this stuff on here, but yeah, we'll go from there. So I did get that intercooler hose out of the way. We're going to do the thermostat first because it's only a couple bolts, and that way you can learn. They're two 12mm bolts if you have the 2-bolt upper housing. If you have a 3, I'm not sure. I do have power tools, but I don't feel like looking for all the adapters and everything. My garage is a mess. So we'll do this first. That's 1 bolt. So those need to be cleaned. I probably should have cleaned them before I put them back in. 2 bolts, good to go. And you might have to tap it to unseat it depending on what you sealed it with. I used RTV. Give that a hammer to tap it with right here. Just gonna switch hands real quick. And there you have it. It is unsealed. Good to go. Thermostat, you should just be able to pull up. As you can see, having 192 degree in there. Had to drive 30 minutes to find one, but I did get a 160 degree thermostat to replace it with. This way, no more overheating problems. I don't really drive it in the winter, but I don't want to run without a thermostat. So. One thing at work that I like that I have, these are both aluminum, so you can't really use a grinding wheel or anything. You can use razor blades, which takes a while, but if you can find some carbide scrapers, which I know I can't get that to zoom in on it for some reason, but these are from Matco. I know Cornwell sells them as well. Snap-on probably has some. I'm sure you can find them anywhere, but they're safe for aluminum. They're non-marring, so you won't damage anything with your sealing surface, and it actually makes it really quick. So these carbide scrapers came in handy. I know I need to wipe it out, but it only took about 5 minutes. I already laid the new thermostat in there. It looks as good as it can for a motor from 82 or 83, maybe 81. It's got a different timing cover on there to support the 82, 83 distributor on there, so you can have a crank angle sensor from DIY Auto Tune. So it's hard to say, but there she is. Time to go back together, at least with the thermostat. So you got the thermostat in. Time to move on to the radiator, which isn't too hard. You have your up hose here, and your lower hose runs over there. I'll show you that real quick so you know. There it is right there. Now, the actual replacement process, it won't be the same as yours because it's a 3-row and it's installed wrong. I don't know where this radiator came out of, but we have a couple bolts over here. There's one right down there, and then a shiny one over here. Those are the only 2 bolts holding it in, so it won't take long to get out. Okay, there's the new. There's the old. Change the fan placement to make it past the crank pulley, hopefully. And we are good to go. Just transfer the hoses and go from there. She is back in and ready to go. Thanks for watching.